Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to another video. My name is Wong Yu Cheng and today I'm not gonna do any more of security program or anything. We're gonna talk about security talk instead today. Recently Singapore have launched a crime watch video about 2 years ago. A serious attack of cyber criminal came and it's claimed by the anonymous sorry the anonymous, and the message normally wrote the Masha, as I'm in the Facebook page of Cyber Security Agency of Singapore, CSA. um it's kind of nice, I guess, but as you can see from the video, if you have been seeing in Singapore, now there's one thing everyone have in mind: starting a company, and this is one thing we don't like to see. Vulnerable we are to cyber threats. Yes, apparently CSA is working hard as Singapore Police Forces, and recently I think they might have hold on, let me see, yeah, Department of Homeland Security, they signed an agreement to work together. Well, to be frank, the CSA really have this taken in. Mirrored fake website and several Singapore agency and company hosted by JNU.com has been found user and advised to exercise caution when surfing. And of course, there's a big bit defender here saying this page is unsafe. And Bitdefender haven't really been telling us what kind of virus is this, but unfortunately the website has been taken down since December 15, I guess. I think a couple of days ago, and CSA taken it down. And what else we could find about CSA right now? I have no idea whether the hackers are still open up or been arrested. Well, major case is just the Massa was 2 years ago and was sentenced in jail for I think 14 years and 3 months. And the Masya, the username, was captured in Malaysia. I'm not trying to be mean evil, but to be honest, you need to watch the show. But what I have seen and proved by the Singapore police force that the Masya was hidden in Malaysia, and I'm not too sure where was it. But if you guys need to watch it, there is a showtime 20 December 8:30, 25 December 8:30 on Channel 5. The next show will be on the 25 December. So remember watching if you're in Singapore. This is applicable for all Singaporeans. And now let's continue from here. Well, we've been talking about security since day 3, I think. To be honest, I really want to assure everyone to do their part. Simple step, just go to your search engine, type in Cybersecurity Alliance, and go to first link, and go back to staysafeonline.org, and what you could have go is hold on. Since the Mashar is the only thing that is hidden in Singapore, we go to hack that account instead. And these are the most famous places to get hacked: eBay, PayPal, Facebook, Gmail and slash Google, Twitter, and Yahoo, and Outlook, YouTube. And how do we really take security to a high risk measure? To be honest, I cannot find anything that is suitable to be protecting in the tips, but I'm gonna give you some feedback instead. I'm not trying to be a chipstick or anything, but I did have a antivirus that could protect some people and organization that is good. But some people really have to think twice. Whether you want to take my advice or you want to go for secondary offense department like Bitdefender, maybe. Or you want to go to McAfee, or you want to go to K7, and all sort of other antiviruses that is, you know, pretty good. Right now I'm gonna go to A/B test and hope to find any new antivirus to mess with. Let's go to home user first, shall we? Home users, if you are using Windows 10, you can see only one result, October 2015. And you will see NLab version 3, Internet Security 9.0. That's quite good in performance and protection and usability. That's one choice of mine if I have to choose it. Advanced 3 2016 was quite good. And of course Bitdefender 2015 and 2016, the toughest performance which I'm using, and a few months left. I'm not gonna upgrade it back. I'm gonna go to the free antivirus instead. And of course we have Boogart. I cannot trust Komodo because Komodo have a security part that I don't like. No offense, Komodo. I'm sorry if you're seeing this video. And of course, we have ESET. ESET is internationally known, and Singapore have its company. I used to have ESET, but to be honest, the scan is slow, but the protection is good. And we got F-Secure, Internet Security 2015, and we got the G-Data, and K7, Computing, Total Security, Kapelski, Internet Security 2016, and I said McAfee. Yep, McAfee protection is good, if you can see from the dots. Performance and usability. We got eScan, Microworld eScan, Internet Security. Norton, not that good. I'm not gonna use Norton back. Sorry Norton if you're seeing this. And of course, Panda Security. Version 16.0, but the protection is good. Usability performance is not that good. And usability is of course 100%. But what I don't recommend is Microsoft Windows Defender. It doesn't protect. Come on, everybody knows Microsoft is compatible with a lot of viruses and it's not vulnerable at all. But it's vulnerable and low on IT security, which causes us to have financial loss and world threats of domain. And now we click on business. I hate to drag, but I think Bitdefender Endpoint Security 5.3 is better. F-Secure, and we got G-Data, Intel, Kaspersky. Kaspersky have two things that I really think is good is the Endpoint Security 10.2 and Kaspersky Lab Small Office Security. And what I don't really want to see everyone using in their office is Microsoft System Center Endpoint Protection. No offense, Microsoft, you really sucks at antiviruses. Well, to be honest, Bitdefender and F-Secure and G-Data, Kaspersky Lab Endpoint, Kaspersky Lab again, and Sophos Endpoint Security and Control. I haven't seen anything about this, but it's quite good. And I hate to admit, seismic endpoint protection from Norton. No worry, for business user you can go to the description down below. I will be posting a link for home user Mac and home user Windows, and of course business Windows client. But some company that I've seen have Windows XP, which is outdated and no longer have support from Microsoft. Whether you have any threat going into your computer, you will be definitely end with trash. What I can recommend some company like Windows XP users go to Bitdefender Endpoint Security 5.3, buy their protection, F-Secure, Ddater, Intel, and Kaspersky, Sophos, and Seismatic, and Trend Micro. All these are top performance to protect your computer, except for Microsoft Security Center Endpoint Protection. As you can see, 0. And you can take a look why I don't recommend to use Microsoft protection. And now let's go to one. Sorry, I have to go to MCSoft. Apparently, you should know things like this. The strain case of malware that protect your PC. And Superfish Reloaded. Mm-hmm. Well, since they don't really put up anything, okay, since they don't really post up any pages about security threats, so let's talk about some vulnerability. If you're in F&B department, there is some vulnerability that we think we need to patch up. First of all, to all company that is using Windows XP, I recommend you to back up a drive of your file that you need to protect and change your computer to Windows 7 for support from Microsoft, and use higher good paid antiviruses, not just the free version, just go for the paid version. And as long as you're downloading for the first security, you would be recognizing Malwarebyte and MCSoft. They have anti-malware protection. Download that and put it on a USB drive where you can portably bring it to your office anytime you got a computer infected. You might want to use those two free software to protect your computer and work PC. For Mac user, I recommend Bitdefender. Seriously. Why I choose Bitdefender? Because Bitdefender was quite good in a sense, but in my case, Bitdefender really screw up a little bit. Now I'm gonna go to cnetdownload.com and tell you how Bitdefender screw up. I should be more typing. Well, this is why it screw up. It worked okay for the most part, which I agree. I hate when ads are suddenly displayed, such as company no need to do this unless of course they are about to go bankrupt. At least the feeling I get when such behavior is used. Sometimes my PC get unresponsive and hard drive run all the time using the test manager and easy to use it to see that Bitdefender is the culprit. Right now I am in the market in a new solution. Any good idea? The username is Barosri. Sorry, I cannot spell your name out correctly. To be honest, I have this issue as well, but I'm waiting to see what Bitdefender is up to this time. If you want, anyway, to all users that is watching my video or supporting my channel, please leave a thumbs up and tell me if I should call Bitdefender tech support and ask them whether their software is crazy enough to go adware and popped up. If anyone wants us to wants me to call Bitdefender, I wouldn't mind to call it for part 2. Normally they take about 15 minutes to pick up a call, or maybe 5 minutes. Depends on how many users are there left there. Anyway, a part of that, I could recommend users to go to Kaspersky and ESET alongside with Malwarebyte and MCSoft for security reason. Well, take it as you wish, and stay safe and stay informed and stay secure. And my name is Wang Chengyan. Please leave a thumbs up and comment down below if I should give Bitdefender a call and ask what's going on with the security software. And note I will be doing some videos about some other things, not just security, not